Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we are going to be diving nose first into the world of fragrance. Scent is such a huge part of your personal style. It's literally the final touch to any look, and finding your signature scent can be a total game changer. So, today, I wanted to sit down and talk about the top 5 perfume brands from the US. These are iconic, they are legendary, and they have literally shaped the entire fragrance industry. Now, before we get started, I want you guys to know that I did my homework for this video. I've spent hours, and I mean hours, scrolling through articles, reading reviews, and checking out what the experts have to say. We're talking about legacy brands, cult favorites, and everything in between. I'm not just going to tell you they're amazing. I'm going to tell you why they're amazing, what makes them so special, and which of their iconic perfumes you absolutely need to know about. So get comfy, maybe grab a snack. We're going to be looking at some gorgeous packaging, talking about some unforgettable scents. Okay, kicking things off with an absolute icon, a legend, the moment, Tom Ford. You literally cannot talk about luxury American fragrance without bowing down to Mr. Ford. He started his brand in 2005 after having these insane history-making careers at Gucci and Yves Saint Laurent. He basically single-handedly made Gucci the powerhouse it is today. So when he decided to launch his own brand, everyone knew it was going to be major. And sister, he did not disappoint. His whole vibe is unapologetic luxury. It's sexy, it's bold, and it's all about making a statement. Tom Ford's approach to fragrance is so cinematic. Each scent tells a story, and it's always a very glamorous one. He was one of the first to really push the idea of a private blend collection, which is this super exclusive, more artisanal line alongside his signature fragrances. It made fragrance feel like a bespoke suit, a couture gown, something deeply personal and incredibly special. When you think of Tom Ford, you have to think of Black Orchid. It was one of his first fragrances, launched in 2006, and it completely shook the industry. It's this dark, mysterious, spicy floral that's just so intoxicating. It's not your average pretty girly scent. It's complex, it's powerful, and it's for someone who's not afraid to be the center of attention. Beyond Black Orchid, the list of hits is just endless. You have Tobacco Vanille, which is this warm, sweet, and spicy scent that feels like being wrapped in the most luxurious cashmere blanket on a cold day. Then there's Oud Wood, which is smoky, exotic, and just screams wealth. The influence of Tom Ford on the perfume world is just massive. Honestly, Tom Ford is more than just a brand. It's a mindset about embracing your power, your sensuality, and your individuality. For modern luxury, let's take a trip back in time to talk about a true American matriarch, the one and only Estée Lauder. She was a visionary, an absolute trailblazer. She co-founded her company in 1946 with her husband Joseph, starting with just 4 skincare products. She believed that every woman could be beautiful, and she built an entire empire on that belief. She was one of the original girl bosses, literally going into department stores herself to sell her products. Her impact on the American beauty industry is just immeasurable. Her first fragrance, Youth Dew, launched in 1953, was a total game changer. At the time, women usually waited for their husbands to buy them perfume for special occasions. But Estée cleverly marketed Youth Dew as a bath oil that doubled as a perfume, so women felt empowered to buy it for themselves. It was brilliant. Now we have to talk about the icon, the legend, the moment, Beautiful. Launched in 1985, Beautiful is literally the scent of 1,000 flowers. It was marketed with this tagline, "This is the fragrance that makes you feel beautiful." Roses, lilies, jasmine, and so many other florals. Then in the 90s, Estée Lauder defined the moment again with Pleasures. Launched in 1995, Pleasures was the complete opposite of the big, loud fragrances of the 80s. It was created to smell like a fresh bouquet after a spring rain. It's sheer, it's airy, it's uplifting. The legacy of Estée Lauder is so much more than just a few hit perfumes. The company has become a massive conglomerate that owns so many brands we know and love today, including full circle Tom Ford. But the core Estée Lauder brand has always maintained its identity. It represents a classic, timeless, and distinctly American form of elegance. It's the brand your mother and grandmother might have worn, but it's managed to stay relevant and beloved through decades of changing trends. Estée Lauder's impact on American beauty culture is all about empowerment and accessibility. She brought luxury out of the exclusive salons and put it onto the department store counter for everyone. She created fragrances that became a part of women's daily lives, scents tied to proms, weddings, and everyday moments of feeling good. She wasn't just selling a product, she was selling confidence in a bottle, and that is a legacy that is truly, truly beautiful. Alright, let's switch gears to a brand that basically defined what it means to be cool in America, Calvin Klein. When you think Calvin Klein, you think minimalism, you think black and white, you think effortlessly sexy. The first big splash, Obsession, 1985. It was big and bold, spicy and unapologetically sexy. The campaign, Bruce Weber, provocative art, early Kate Moss, blurred art and advertising. It created a mood of intense, passionate romance and became a blockbuster scent icon. Then in 1988, Eternity. Where Obsession was heat, Eternity was lasting love, romance, family. A clean floral, its ads captured timeless commitment. Then 1994, CK1, the industry breaker. The first massively successful unisex fragrance. A concept about blurring lines masculine and feminine, different social groups being one. The scent was clean, fresh, citrusy, perfect for minimalist, grunge-era 90s. The CK1 campaign. Kate Moss and a diverse cast, shot in black and white documentary style. It captured raw, youthful energy and changed fragrance marketing forever. It made fragrance casual part of personal style, like a pair of jeans. Calvin Klein shaped modern fragrance trends. They mastered brand identity through scent provocative, conversation starting, zeitgeist capturing. From Obsession's passion to Eternity's romance to CK1's inclusivity, Calvin Klein defined eras. They made fragrance accessible, cool, and essential to the modern wardrobe. Okay, now for a brand that is literally a love letter to one of the most iconic cities in the world, Bond No. 9, a brand inspired by New York. Look at these star-shaped bottles, so colorful and collectible. This brand is so cool and so unique. It was founded in 2003 by a fragrance industry veteran named Loris Rami, and her entire mission was to create a collection of fragrances that pay tribute to the city of New York. Each and every perfume in the collection is named after a specific neighborhood or landmark in NYC. Soho, Central Park, Wall Street. One of their most famous and beloved fragrances is the Scent of Peace. This fragrance was created with a mission for world peace, which is so beautiful. The scent itself is designed to be universally appealing. It's fresh, clean, and happy. Grapefruit, blackcurrant, lily of the valley. The bottles themselves are instantly recognizable. They're all this same star-shaped silhouette, but each one is decorated with a completely different, vibrant design. They are literal works of art that you want to display. Beyond Scent of Peace, there are so many other incredible scents to explore. Greenwich Village, Lafayette Street, Chelsea Flowers. There is literally a scent for every single personality and every mood, just like there's a neighborhood in New York for everyone. Bond No. 9 really carved out a special niche for itself in the American fragrance market. The brand proved that a fragrance house could have a very specific, localized focus and still achieve global appeal. Alright guys, for our final brand, we are talking about the ultimate cool girl, cool guy. Everybody wants to be them brand, Labo. If you have ever walked past someone and thought, oh my god, what are they wearing? There is a very, very high chance it was Labo. Founded in 2006 in New York by Eddie Rochi and Fabrice Pinot, Labo, which means the lab in French, completely disrupted the fragrance industry. About the craft of perfumery, fresh, hand-blended fragrances. When you go into a Labo store, it feels like an old-world apothecary or a scientist's laboratory. They don't sell pre-made bottles, they compound your fragrance on the spot. They mix perfume oils, alcohol, water. Then they print a custom label for your bottle with your name, the date, the location where it was made. Personal, intimate, super special. This approach created an instant cult following. Santal 33, the phenomenon. Launched in 2011, an absolute sensation. It was originally created as a candle, but people begged for it to be made into a perfume. Scent note, sandalwood, cardamom, leather, iris. Warm, woody, smoky, completely unisex. For a while you could smell Santal 33 on cool streets worldwide. New York, Paris, London, it became the signature scent for creatives and fashionistas. Labo proved that in a world of mass production, people crave things that feel personal, handcrafted, and authentic. They created a community, a cult of followers who appreciate the ingredients, the process, and the story behind the scent. And just like that, we have journeyed through the absolute best of American fragrance. Tom Ford, unapologetic luxury. Estée Lauder, the timeless American dream. Calvin Klein, effortless, minimalist cool. Bond number 9, an artistic love letter to New York City. Labo, artisanal cult favorite craftsmanship. I am literally so curious to know what you guys think. What is your all-time favorite American perfume brand? Please, please, please leave a comment down below and let's start a conversation. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I have so much more fun content planned for you. Thank you again for being here. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.